Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we re-diving into a topic that hits close to home for a lot of people. How to make someone regret losing you.
Ow.
Before we jump in, let's be clear. This isn't about revenge or playing mind games. This is about reclaiming your power, rebuilding your self-worth, and becoming so undeniably magnetic that anyone would be foolish to let you go. It's about focusing on yourself, not on her. The regret is just a natural side effect of your own incredible transformation. So if you're ready to stop feeling sorry for yourself and start building a life she can only dream of being a part of, stick around. Let's get into it. First up, and this is probably the most difficult, but also the most crucial step, you have to disappear completely. I mean it. Vanish. Become a ghost. Regret doesn't bloom when you're still around. Liking her posts or sending that late-night thinking of you text, no, regret begins when presence is replaced by a deafening, echoing absence. That means no calls. No double texts when she leaves you unread. Absolutely no checking her stories or asking mutual friends how she's doing. Every time you reach out, you're just giving her an ego boost. You're telling her, see, I still can't live without you. You're reinforcing her decision. The moment you stop feeding her ego, the moment you cut off that supply of attention, that's when she'll start to feel the void you left behind. Your silence will be louder and hit harder than any argument you ever had. It forces her to confront your absence on her own terms, without your help. It's the first non-negotiable step to taking back control. Next, rule number 2, level up faster than she ever expected. This is where the real work begins. And honestly, this is the fun part. Women don't regret losing the guy who sits at home moping. They regret losing the man who grows without them. The man who becomes an even better version of himself after they leave. So, what does that look like? It means hitting the gym, and not just to get a revenge body, but to build discipline, confidence, and release those feel-good endorphins. Fix your style. Ditch the old, worn-out clothes that remind you of the past, and invest in a wardrobe that makes you feel like $1,000,000. Sharpen your daily routine. Wake up earlier, read more books, learn a new skill. Focus on your career or your passion project. Become the man she secretly knew you could be, but didn't think you'd actually become without her. Your globe isn't for her Instagram feed, it's for you. But make no mistake, when she sees you thriving, looking better, feeling better, and doing better, it will be her wake-up call. She'll see the man she'll let go of, and she'll start to wonder if she made a massive mistake. Alright, moving on to rule number 3, and this one requires some serious mental fortitude. You have to stop reacting to her. This is all about emotional discipline. She eventually reaches out, and she probably will once she notices your absence and your glow. Your response needs to be cool, calm, and collected. No jealousy. If you hear she's dating someone new, your reaction should be a mental shrug. You're on your own path now. No emotional replies to her texts. Keep your answers brief, polite, and to the point. Don't get drawn into old arguments or long sentimental conversations. And most importantly, stop trying to prove you're doing fine. Don't post 100 stories at the club with the caption, "Living my best life." True confidence is quiet. You don't have to prove it to anyone. When you move like her presence or absence has absolutely no effect on your emotional state, her ego starts to crack. She's used to having a hold on you. By showing her she no longer does, you become an enigma. You become unpredictable. And detached, confident men are utterly unforgettable. Your indifference is more powerful than any declaration of love or anger ever could be. This brings us to rule number 4. Upgrade your environment. You are a product of your surroundings. So if you want to elevate your life, you have to elevate everything and everyone in it. This means taking a hard look at your social circle. Are your friends pushing you to be better, or are they holding you back, encouraging you to wallow in self-pity? Surround yourself with positive, ambitious people who inspire you. Better friends lead to better habits. Instead of spending your weekends on the couch, you'll be hiking, networking, trying new things, and building a more exciting life. And better habits naturally create a better lifestyle. When your entire world improves your social life, your daily routines, your physical and mental health, she will notice. She'll see you building this amazing, fulfilling life, a life she was once a central part of. and she realized she's no longer a part of that world she once took for granted. She's on the outside looking in. Your evolution, your upgraded life, becomes her tangible, undeniable regret. She didn't just lose you, she lost the incredible future you're now building for yourself. Now, let's tie this all together, because these rules don't work in isolation. They are part of a holistic strategy for self-improvement. Think of it like building a house. Disappearing is the foundation. It's the clean slate you need before you can build anything new. Leveling up is the framework. It's the structure of the new and improved you, built with discipline and hard work at the gym, in your career, and in your personal development. Not reacting is the insulation and the locks on the doors. It's about protecting your inner peace and emotional energy, making you unshakable and secure in yourself. And finally, upgrading your environment is the interior design and the neighborhood. It's making your life so beautiful and desirable that you're proud to live in it, and anyone would be lucky to get an invitation. When you combine all these elements, you create a powerful magnetic force. You're not just playing hard to get, you're becoming a high-value man who is genuinely hard to get because his time, energy, and focus are valuable. He's not waiting by the phone for a text. He's busy building an empire, nurturing his relationships, and enjoying his life. This is the ultimate mindset shift. The goal isn't to make her come back. The goal is to build a life you wouldn't want to leave. A life that is so amazing on its own that whether she comes back or not becomes irrelevant. And ironically, that's the very thing that makes you most attractive. It's that authentic self-sufficiency and genuine happiness that will have her questioning her decision more than anything else. You're showing her, through your actions, not your words, exactly what she's missing. You're not telling her she made a mistake. You're letting her come to that conclusion all on her own. And that, my friends, is infinitely more powerful. Now, this is crucial, and it's often misunderstood. This isn't about being rude, petty, or playing childish games. It's about being selective with your time and energy. It's about having your own priorities, your own goals, and a structure to your life that doesn't revolve around her or anyone else. Before the breakup, maybe you were always available, a text from her, and you'd drop everything. A last-minute plan, and you were there. That version of you is gone. Now, you have a purpose that drives you. You have things you're working towards, whether it's your career, a fitness goal, a new skill, or a passion project. This means when she does reach out, you might not see the message for a few hours because you were in the gym, in a deep work session, or out with friends. When you do reply, it's calm and polite, but it's not immediate. You're not eagerly waiting by the phone. You should feel, organically, that getting your attention now requires more effort. It's not a game you're playing. It's a reflection of your new reality. You've established boundaries. Men with strong, healthy boundaries don't just command respect. She'll start to wonder what's so important in your life now. That mystery, that sense that you have a world she's no longer the center of, is incredibly magnetic. She's used to being your priority. She realizes she has to earn a spot on your calendar, just like everyone else. It shifts the entire power dynamic. This isn't about punishing her. It's about respecting yourself. And when you respect yourself, others, including her, have no choice but to follow suit. This brings us to rule number 6. Replace her energy, but do not replace her. This is a trap so many men fall into right after a breakup. The pain is raw, the void is huge, and the knee-jerk reaction is to fill that void immediately with someone else. You jump on dating apps, you hit the bars, you look for a rebound. You think that having another woman by your side will show your ex that you've moved on and make her jealous. But here's the hard truth. It does the opposite. Chasing a rebound is often a sign of weakness, not strength. It signals that you can't handle being alone, that your happiness is dependent on external validation from a woman. Your ex will see right through it. She'll see it as a desperate attempt to fill the space she left, which, in a twisted way, is a compliment to her. It confirms her importance. The real power move is to resist that urge entirely. Instead of replacing her, you replace the energy she once occupied in your life. Where does that energy go? It gets reinvested into the most important project you'll ever work on. You. Pour it into your purpose. What's your mission? Double down on it. Hit the gym, clean up your diet, read books, learn a new language. Make tangible, visible progress in every area of your life. Pour it into self-respect and discipline. Wake up early, make your bed, stick to your commitments. When a man chooses genuine self-improvement over a superficial replacement, his entire aura changes. He becomes 10 times more attractive, not just to his ex, but to everyone. You're not just distracting yourself. You're building a new foundation for your life. One based on your own strength and ambition. This new, powerful, self-sufficient energy is what she will miss the most. She won't miss the guy who immediately found someone else. She missed the vibrant, driven, and disciplined man you've become on your own. That's a loss that feels real and significant. That leads perfectly into rule number 7, which is perhaps the most profound of all. Become the man she thought you'd never be. Think about it. When a woman leaves a man, she often has a narrative in her head. She has reasons. Maybe she thought you were lazy, unambitious, emotionally immature, or that you'd never get in shape. In her mind, she left a specific version of you. And secretly, every woman holds an image of the best version of the guy she left, the man he could have become. It's a fantasy, a what if. Your job is to turn that fantasy into your reality. But here's the kicker. You do it without her. Become that man for yourself. You get that promotion she thought was out of your reach. You build that physique she secretly wished you had. You develop the emotional intelligence and calm confidence she thought you lacked. You start that business, travel to that country, pick up that hobby. You become the living, breathing embodiment of your own potential. When she hears about it through the grapevine, or sees a post, or runs into you, the impact is staggering. It's one thing for you to promise you'll change while you're together. It's another thing entirely to actually become a better man after she's gone. Driven not by the hope of getting her back, but by your own internal fire. The regret she will feel cuts deeper than any argument you could have won, or any pleading you could have done. Why? Because it proves her narrative was wrong. She left thinking you needed her to be your best self. By becoming your best self without her, you silently demonstrate that she wasn't the key to your growth. In fact, she might have even been holding you back. Success is the coldest, most effective form of revenge. It's not about showing off. It's about building a life that is so fulfilling and impressive that her absence becomes irrelevant. Your success becomes the undeniable proof of what she chose to walk away from. That kind of regret doesn't fade. Finally, we arrive at rule number 8. Don't re-enter easily when she returns. Because make no mistake, if you follow these steps, she will almost certainly return. A text out of the blue. A happy birthday message. She will come back. Often it's for validation. She wants to confirm that she still holds power over you. She wants to ease her own regret by seeing that the door is still wide open. This is the final boss level. After all your hard work, the moment she shows interest, the old feelings rush back. The excitement builds. You think it worked? She wants me back? You reply instantly. You agree to meet up. You show all your cards. You grant her instant forgiveness and validation. And just like that, you've lost all the ground you gained. When she returns, your response must be calm, firm, and controlled. Think of yourself as a stoic gatekeeper to your own life. You're not angry, you're neutral. There's no jumping at the chance to see her. You let her work for what she so easily walked away from. Let her be the one to initiate plans. Let her be the one to explain herself. Your demeanor should communicate one simple message. My life is great without you, and if you want to be a part of it again, you're going to have to prove you deserve to be here. Regret solidifies when she realizes that access to you is no longer free. When she sees that she can't just waltzing back into your life and pick up where she left off. The true weight of her decision will finally hit her. She lost the incredible man you've become, and getting him back is a mountain she now has to climb. So let's bring this all together with the core truth of this entire philosophy. You don't make her regret losing you by chasing her, by arguing with her, or by desperately trying to prove your worth to her. That's the path of weakness, and it only validates her decision to leave. You make her regret it by disappearing from her world and reappearing in your own, bigger and better than ever. You do it by becoming a man she no longer has easy access to. You become a man whose life is so full of purpose, discipline, and success that her opinion of you becomes background noise. Her regret is not the goal. The real goal is your growth. It's about building a life you are so proud of that whether she comes back or not becomes completely irrelevant. When you reach that point, you've not only won the breakup, you've won at life. Her regret is just the bonus. Focus on you. If this resonated with you, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our future content.